Hey YouTube, welcome to Tinker with Tools, episode tool. Today we're going to cover what I will consider to be my favorite drill. This drill is the M12, Milwaukee M12 installation drill driver. It isn't going to be the biggest drill in the world, it's not going to be the strongest drill in the world, but what it is going to be your most versatile drill in the world. And if you had to pick one to have as a standard homeowner or a casual DIYer, someone who puts together IKEA furniture, this is a great drill to have that can do many jobs. So let's go ahead and talk about this today and get into it here on Tinker with Tools. Alright, so this is model number 2505-20. Comes in a kit, going to be sold with the drill driver, the installation drill driver. Then it's also going to have two of M12's CP 2.0 batteries. It is on their 12-volt lineup, which for some is going to be a deterrent. But one thing I will tell you is these aren't the 12-volt tools that you grew up with. These are not the 12-volt tools you see kicking around your grandpa's shop. These are actually going to be powerful tools still and get the job done. So like I said, it comes with a CP 2.0 battery and a second CP 2.0 battery. It comes with the M12 charger. What makes this drill unique among all others is the detachable heads that it comes with that give you versatility to do just about any job. So the one that lives on mine most of the time is just your standard 1/4-inch hex collet like you may see on an impact driver. This case though, it's just going to be on a drill driver. So it does give you the ability to have quick insert bits. It is a quick insert collet. You do have to pull to release, but you can put any of those 1/4-inch hex bits right in there. They make drill bits, driver bits, all sorts that you can use with it. Gives you a lot of versatility there. So like I said, that just comes out. And one of the other nice features of this is they do have this magnetic plate here that allows you the ability to store a screw or two, a couple of bits there, have some nice storage. Now, once you do that, you just pull on this little collar, that head pops off, and now you can put on your standard 3/8-inch metal chuck. If you remember in episode 1, we talked about how some drills have a 1/2-inch chuck, some have a 3/8-inch chuck. This one is a 3/8, so it's not going to take some of your big bits, but this drill is not made for those big giant bits either. It's more made for standard hole drilling, kind of the smaller bits that you'll get in most kits. So that goes on. It is an all metal chuck. That is one thing that distinguishes it from the other installation drill drivers that have these multiple heads, is you are getting a solid metal chuck inside and out. It's got good texture on it, index as well, and can accept those bits and is going to be good for a long time. Now the next one you get is going to be the offset chuck. Now the offset chuck is unique because instead of having the bit insert right here into the middle, you actually have it on the outside, and this part of the truck does not move at all, so all you're dealing with is this part, which spins. It's going to be great for getting into tight corners where otherwise you'd have to angle the screw to get it to go in. This is going to let you get right up to the edge, get pretty close, and get into those hard to reach places. Now the last one is going to be the right angle adapter. You'll see a lot of companies sell an individual right angle adapter. With this tool, you do not need a right angle adapter because it comes with its own. And so you can actually set that in any one of 16 rotating positions around there to get the exact angle that you need to drill that hole or to drive that screw. So, like I said, it comes with a nice case. You can go ahead and store everything in there. I tend not to store the charger in it because with that charger out, you can actually take your cases of bits, store those right in there, and then you've got everything you need to get the job done right in one. All right, now beyond the chucks, there's plenty of different qualities about this that make it unique. We're going to go ahead and put that 1/4-inch hex collet back on there. With this tool, you do get a 2-speed transmission, and so you have first and second gear on here. First gear, more torque, lower RPMs, going to be for driving that stubborn fastener where you don't need it as fast. And then you do have the higher speed of speed 2 where mine lives most of the time. Now in addition to that, you do have a 16 position clutch, 16 plus 1, so you do have drill, and then you have 1 through 16 that you can go ahead and set that. When it's in drill, the chuck is not going to cut out the power at all. It's just going to keep driving. Going to be great for drilling, And if you're more experienced, you can drive screws there. But if you don't want to oversink that fastener, one of the things I really like this for is for setting pocket screws, or like I said, in assembling IKEA furniture and not having to deal with those little tools they give you. You can actually dial the power down so that it'll actually cut out before you overdrive a fastener, and that clutch will kick in. Alright, so as I pointed out, one of the really odd things about this drill is the location of the forward and reverse selector. Unlike your traditional drill driver, where you have that selector where it's just comfortable to toggle back and forth between your trigger finger and your thumb as you're selecting back and forth. Milwaukee does it on all their other tools. For whatever reason on this one, they've gone with a button here up on the top where you might see the speed selector on some tools. You do now have it as a forward and reverse selector. You know, it's going to indicate which one you're in, and then you're going to be able to toggle it back and forth. One of the biggest downsides of this is you can't just feel without looking. So when you're up working above your head or something, sometimes it's easy to forget if you're in forward or reverse, and so you have to give a visual indicator. If they had gotten that right and put that down somewhere here, hopefully we see that in a Gen 2, this would become just about a perfect tool. The other thing you can do is you can lock the tool out by going and holding that down for 3 seconds, and it will turn red, and then you've got the tool locked out. The trigger's not going to go. That is going to be good for stop putting it in your bag, keeping it out of the way. It does come with an LED in the front, nice bright light. Not the best LED on the tool, but it does the job. And then the last thing, one of the things that I really love about it is how well this tool is balanced for how they designed it to be held. So unlike many people who might hold the drill and use their trigger finger on that trigger there, I find that if you actually cradle this drill driver back there in the little crook in between your forefinger and your thumb, you can then put your middle finger down on the trigger, and then you actually get some incredible balance from this tool where your arm is right in line with the tool, gives you really nice even pressure on that drill, and allows you to drive the fastener without it camming out. The trigger got great control. It is a variable speed trigger. Can really ramp up and can give you everything that you need there. So as I said, this kit goes on sale or is normally $229. It can be routinely found throughout the year, maybe every other month or so, for about $199, or sometimes you get $229 plus an additional battery, or $229 plus an additional tool. Really makes it a good value. But if you wait until either around Father's Day or around Black Friday, you can actually get this for as low as $199 or even $179 at times. And that's where it starts to become a really good value. All right, one of the nice things about this is actually they gave you a nice wide belt clip, and so that actually goes on there with ease. And because of the way the tool is balanced, as you can see, it actually slides down in and just holds very straight and steady. And it's really easy to grab that and get right back on it. I find this is the go-to when anytime I'm working on a ladder and I'm going to be up and I'll maybe only have one hand free. This is a great, well-balanced tool that doesn't add a lot of weight, gives me a lot of versatility. All right, we were getting a did not finish on speed 2, so we're going down to speed 1. All right, now final test. You can definitely feel that the drill is being worked. All right, here we go. All right, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you could only have one drill driver in your arsenal, I think this is a great choice. It's well balanced, fits great in the hand. You can do a lot with it, a lot of versatility with the different chucks, and it can be the right choice for you to do a lot of different things. If you like this review, like to see more of those, go ahead and give it a like and hit the subscribe button so you can see future reviews. If you didn't like it, that one works too. Go ahead and catch us next time on Tinker with Tools.